I have actually been involved with Project Right since really the beginning, and it came about because it was started by a group of teachers who saw a need in the area. We knew there were students who really wanted to write, and we wanted to fulfill that need. We have just grown from there.
What I feel sets Project Right apart from others is the focus on the kids. Everything is about the kids and getting them to experience this. The benefit of Project Right is that we take the pressure of school away. There's no grade coming, there's no deadline due. It's get where you can and be comfortable with it.
So my favorite thing about Project Right, especially when I was in the program, was actually getting to meet other writers. Knowing that there were other people, like me in the community was really important. And I think the first time I went, I was hooked. I was like, I need to keep going back here. It got me out of my shell. And I don't think I would be as good of a writer as I was now if I hadn't been able to meet other writers and hadn't been able to get that early workshop environment and talk to other authors. It really put me on the fast track to knowing what I wanted to do and giving me the space to actually do it.
My favorite part of Project Right is where I get to learn how to write, and I love learning. Project Right is very good. It will help you learn stuff.
I think my favorite thing about Project Right is probably just the people. Everyone here is really fun.
I started coming here, I think around 4th grade, and I think I was like 9 or 10 years old. Writing for me has always been a way to connect with other people, to tell stories about people. My favorite thing about Project Right is probably the relationships that I get to form. I love the social aspect of it. I love hearing other people's work. The workshop aspect is probably one of my favorites. Just realizing how boring and sad my summer would have been if I couldn't come, because I truly do like the people here, and I knew I would have just been so sad. But yes, it's true. Project Right has opened a lot of doors for me, and it's granted me many opportunities that I don't think I would have had through just my school.
He thought about it and he said, if I did a camp, I either want to do a camp for writing or for art. And we were like, writing camp? I don't know if that exists. Let's start looking. We found this Project Right and we're like, all right, Winchester's a bit of a drive, but we could do that. So it was absolutely worth the drive. I think it's been a really great challenge for him to persevere, but also to just keep writing. Not try to be a perfectionist, but instead just get words on the page and not worry about it being the right words. This is a space where he could just be himself and write his words and not worry about it being graded.
One thing that I feel that sets Project Right apart from other organizations is the creativity and the passion that goes into it. My favorite thing about Project Right is working with the young writers. I love seeing their passion for writing. I love helping them. I love just getting to know students and young writers as individuals.
My favorite part about Project Right is probably how very non-judgmental the environment is. Project Right has contributed to my writing process in that I now have a writing process. I did a few short story things before Project Right, but I think it was coming to Project Right a few years ago that kind of made me think, hey, this is actually pretty fun.
He loves this program. It is something he looks forward to. And we picked him up. He's like, oh, everybody in this room is just like me. It's like my tribe. As a parent, I have found that Project Right has really been a huge influence on our son. Sharing the bond of writing with other kids has been great, because we live an hour away from Shenandoah University, and so we wouldn't be doing this if it weren't valuable to us and worth the energy and time. And just that growth and that initiative, I don't think he would have had it without Project Right.
And I wish I could have had a program like this at that age, where I could have been around other young writers. And that is really what sets us apart, is that we are able to provide these opportunities where we are connecting young writers with a larger writing community. And I know that I, as a teacher in a school, just the regular school year, I can take them so far, but Project Write can take them even farther. Whether they're students who want to be journalists, or even broadcast journalists, or young screenwriters, or video game writers. Those are all writing activities that we can help tailor the experience for them and for their area of interest. Project Write offers a safe space for young writers to grow as young writers, and we hope that students will take advantage of that opportunity.